If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First off, it's free. And there are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Then Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. Then you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's Anchor, ANCHOR.FM, and get started making your own podcast.
Begin Podfix Network transmission in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Side Chicks, where we offer our side of the issues. Thank you so much for listening. Please follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show. You can also listen to us on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. Please rate, like, review, subscribe, and share. And if no one else has told you today, we love you. Now let's get into the show.
Wow, where the brothels are.
Yeah, where the holes are. So
I just sent you another invitation for 8:00 in case we get cut off here.
Okay. All right.
We tricking them. We tricking these hoes.
Ain't nobody.
Yachts.
We ain't paying y'all shit. Trust and believe. You ain't getting a damn thing.
You ain't getting a motherfucking thing.
A motherfucking damn thing. Motherfuckers. We ain't paying. Yes.
Got your bitch asses.
Okay. You're going. we not gonna do it. Girl, why won't the Monique story die?
It won't die.
It will not go away.
She's getting what she deserves, though. Dragged. She's getting dragged.
She is. But her and Daddy,
they need to stop. Like, enough is enough.
I'm so fucking tired of Monique and Daddy. I really am.
She is just like, she's making a fool of herself now.
She's pretty good at it though, so
not worth it, Monique.
I'm tired.
You could have had it all, man.
I know. You know how hard it is to get to where she was.
Yes, and then to lose it all, and then to get back,
and then before she can even get comfortable getting back, fuck it up again.
Shows her natural black arse.
Showed all of her arse. Daddy's arse.
Daddy's arse and arse hoe. Oh, just terrible.
Everybody. So they were talking shit about Vivica Fox, even though Vivica Fox was talking about, well, no.
What did she say about Vivica? That's what I missed.
She was mad at Vivica Fox commentary, which was fairly tame. She was just saying that it got too personal in front of the audience.
Oh,
and she even commended Monique for standing up for herself.
She did?
Yeah, I didn't even really see no room for all of that, but she did. But Monique and her parrot husband,
what?
They didn't like it.
They didn't like what Vivica said.
No.
Even though Vivica gave her dumb arse credit.
Yes. Her husband was like, who is Vivica who?
What?
And then Monique went on like, she's not a stand-up comedian. And then go on to I don't mess with nobody, y'all. This craft that I do.
Babies. Listen, babies.
Why do you sound just like her? I love us for real.
You don't love. Listen.
No.
Oh my gosh. Now she's making me want to like commit violence against her at some point.
It's motherfucking crazy.
Tackle
It's
your ass.
right. Cause I don't at some point you be like, I think violence is appropriate.
Karate chop. You need a
Like, I
karate
don't-
chop.
I
Yeah.
don't know, right? What else to do? Because you're not listening.
You're not listening and you're making no sense and you're making a fool of yourself. So let's just stop you and I want to double karate chop. Yeah.
Right.
That husband of yours.
Daddy. Daddy.
Yuck.
Can we say gross?
Well.
Oh. But you know what else Vivica was a little extra about?
What?
Vivica talked about, I guess, what is her name? Jada made a sort of statement about the smack. And Vivica didn't think that she went in enough. She said that she sounded self-righteous. And in her explanation, Vivica started crying.
What?
I was like, Vivica,
If you don't stop with your non-acting ass.
girl, you need 50 Cent to hire you too, so you can actually get a role and stop. She started crying.
For what?
I'm not sure, but she was just saying how self-righteous it was and how she didn't take no responsibility and accountability for it. And
Vivica, no, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't.
Just don't do this.
Don't
do it, baby. Don't do it.
I'm trying to be on your team, Vivica.
It's hard, but you know what? I'm really sick of like actresses and athletes who now are commentators. It's like, shut the fuck up.
It depends. It depends.
I don't like them.
It depends. Because on some level, what makes you an authority on any fucking thing?
There's that part because, well, then the other thing is what they are whatever their original profession was, whether it was an athlete
or an actor
or an actor. But I don't know why that necessarily means you should be a commentator. To me, it means you don't have acting roles, because what you would prefer to do, I'm sure,
is not have time to be talking about other people's shit.
It's not be on a digital talk show with your picture and 3 other washed up broads.
Oh,
like,
ouch!
I'm
ouch.
sorry.
I think people want to hear it though. People, in this age of Twitter, when Twitter started to grow up, Twitter grew up and became a web blog or a YouTube channel. Twitter grew up. And so now people have access to these celebrities and they want their opinion. I wonder what my favorite
do you like
singer thinks.
Do you like the what are they, the queens of? I also take issue with everybody calling themselves queens. With Vivica Fox.
You're not even a princess.
Lisa, right. It's like, where do you get off? They're the queens of something. That's their show.
You might be a pauper.
Commentary. Selena Johnson.
Oh, I haven't watched
because it's on YouTube.
I've seen it come up in the feed and stuff, but I just keep scrolling.
Yeah. Well,
hey, whatever. Somebody's out. They have an audience. Is all I'm saying. I wonder, is there anybody that you would want to hear from though?
I think that you need to be an interesting person. You can't just have been like, I had a few B-movie acting roles to listen to my opinion on every fucking thing every day. I don't get it. It's the same thing with those athletes that have podcasts and all of a sudden they're interviewing everybody.
People are listening though. People are listening.
People
are like, they have an audience. For whatever reason. I've always kind of had, not always, but I've in recent years had an issue with like the ESPN commentators of the world who want to, talk about what LeBron James should and shouldn't do. And then I really had to take issue with people, commentators on the sports channels who have never played football, talking about he should have stretched out for the ball. Motherfucker, you probably have never,
they've never played junior high ball, let alone high school or college or professional.
Yeah, I don't buy.
What's the dude on ESPN that he sort of sounds like a slave?
Oh no, you're not talking about Shannon Sharp, are you?
Well, he does too.
But Shannon Sharp, I've come
But
to like Shannon Sharp because Shannon Sharp keeps it 100. Okay, he keeps it real.
Maybe he keeps it 70 because Black Twitter got in that ass recently because they said Shannon Sharp only dates white women.
Oh, Shannon, what the fuck?
And I'm talking fluffy, blonde, young, white.
Shannon, no, I don't want to hear this. Let's take it
back.
Black
Twitter got in that ass.
No, Shannon, say it ain't so.
Yes,
he's such a champion for Black causes.
That's what they were saying is the, I guess, discrepancy, because it's like his whole judge, it's like, I'm a nigga, but he don't even date Black women, but he got a cigar in his mouth and he drinking dark liquor and all this shit.
Oh,
he
Shannon.
Talk all the shit in the world. And
oh shit, Black. Shannon.
Right.
Ducks.
But damn, Shannon. Damn and shit. But no, Shannon. So they just said he fake.
Shucking and jiving Shannon. Shucking Shannon.
Black Twitter got in that ass though. He didn't appreciate it.
Black Twitter's good for some things.
Black Twitter, there is definitely a force.
Like the beehive almost.
Oh yeah, you need to be scared a little bit. But speaking of scared, comedian Corey Holcomb.
Okay.
He went in on Monique, of course. All roads lead back to Monique. I
don't generally like him, but what did he say?
You know what? I don't either. To me, he's crass.
Beyond, he's worse than, he's not even, he would have to graduate to get to crass. He's not smart enough to be crass.
Oh my God, you're right.
He's like the epitome of, he's the gum on the bottom of your shoe. But let's hear what he had to say about Monique. Maybe he had some good things.
I know, and I'm not on team Monique, but like the way that he was describing it, and he kept on referring to her as like that bitch.
Oh, are you misogynistic much?
Right. He's like, she knows she ain't shit.
Oh, wow.
This is called insecure bitch syndrome.
Oh,
and she doesn't even have any good jokes.
Ooh.
Then he said,
Corey Holcomb, you don't get it right. You don't have the right.
Then he said, a fat bitch ain't talking shit about me.
I don't like him.
I know.
That's not necessary.
It's not.
She did a lot of damage on her own without you having to go there.
She didn't need no help.
She did not need no help. That was not funny. It's not cute. It's not clever. It's not intelligent. It's easy and it's
ignorant.
It's ignorant. And you are the gum. You're the gum on the bottom of the slug that went over the gum.
Damn.
Under my shoe.
Damn. Come on, man.
Gross.
Damn. I know. Like, I didn't find it, like, to me, DL's response was smart, witty, and it addressed her properly.
It matched.
But
it matched the occasion. So
yeah, even though was up there being foul, I don't, the way that he was referring to her and speaking about her was just not acceptable. It wasn't appropriate. And it wasn't smart.
What a surprise! Funny. He's just trying to stay famous. Nobody cares about Corey, whatever your name is. Nobody cares.
I'm not a fan of his.
I'm not either.
I don't get his humor.
I don't get it either. And I guess he has an audience, but it sure isn't here.
Right.
So maybe it got to the people it needed to get to. But you didn't advance the culture. You did not advance comedy. You did not advance your career. Your failing fucking career, none of that. So with what you said, so boo.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a new podcast that debuted a couple days ago that went straight to number 1 on Apple Music, and part of the way that this young lady got the show is that she's fucking Diddy because it's on Revolt.
Oh,
and
who is it? Is it Cassie?
Nope.
Oh, somebody else.
Cassie, like, I ain't doing that shit no more. No, it's the show is called Caresha, Please. She's half of the City Girls, Young Miami.
Really?
Yes.
She's not fucking Diddy, is she?
Yeah, she's fucking Diddy.
No.
Yes. Yes. You gotta watch how they promoted this. First off, I looked at like the credits and shit, and I was like, look at all the staff they have on
Right.
podcast. Wow. Okay. But you gotta watch it because they actually it's really brilliant how they did this shit because they discussed their canoodleship, I guess is what you could call it. They discussed
Serious?
that. She
interviewed Diddy?
She interviewed Diddy. He was her first guest.
Are you
And
shitting me?
yes. And so she's like in her 20s.
Yeah, I was gonna say she has to be young.
She's young. She's in her 20s. However, she was like, you got that billionaire dick.
No, you
Yes.
are shitting me.
Yes. You could
They
kind of
were
like,
there?
yes, you could see their like dynamic and they got like a chemistry or whatever. You could see like how her youthfulness and simplicity, if you will,
It appeals to him.
And plays into his,
Old nigga ass.
old nigga ass. Right. Right. It definitely wouldn't go that way with anyone even close to his age. It wouldn't be this whole, but whatever, you do you.
So they went to number one, huh?
She went to number one. And what she also has demonstrated is how to fucking do this.
Okay. Talk about it.
How to fucking talk about bad bitch, if you will.
Bad bitch.
I think that's what the kids call it.
Okay.
But she demonstrated how she's fucking a billionaire, but she's getting something out of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She's building
Pay
her
attention,
own career,
boys and girls.
money. So she even was like, aren't you the $100,000 man or the $250,000 man? Because she's posted receipts before.
What? Of him?
Yes.
With him?
That I guess implying that he gave her on her shopping sprees
Wow.
into the six figures. And so she asked him on there and he was like, oh, hell yeah. He was like, yeah.
Damn.
Yes. So what she demonstrated, I'm sorry, but she demonstrated how you use your youthfulness.
Yeah, to get
and
what
you're
you need.
pretty to set yourself up for life.
Yes.
And so I'm sure there are plenty of women that are just fucking him, but she's not just fucking him because to me, she's not the sharpest tool in the drawer. She's not necessarily talented. She can't really rap. She can't really dance. She's a pretty girl, but she's gotten a lot of surgical help.
Yeah.
So we all can let us all start at the same place.
Sure.
So she really doesn't have anything that's necessarily extraordinary about her.
Right.
But she has demonstrated that if you gonna fuck a motherfucker in your 20s,
man, listen.
That's how you do it. To where she got 2 kids where you get some out of it. She got her show, her shit went to number 1.
Wow. And now what else does she? I mean, he taught her to fish.
He taught her to fucking fish. Thank you.
I mean, come on.
Yes. He taught her to fish. He ain't just giving her 6 figures to shop, even though I'm sure that he is.
Which is helpful.
You could give me 3 figures.
And you could give me
3.
$10 and I'm just I'm grateful.
Drop a 20 over
grateful.
here and I'll be like, damn.
You spoiled me. Shit.
Right. Look, all of this for me. Oh, you love me.
Wow. Pay attention, boys and girls. Pay attention.
That's how you did it. So Diddy taught Caresha how to fish.
I can't even be mad. I cannot be mad.
What can you say?
I cannot be mad at the young woman.
Because
she's a businesswoman. She's a
business woman. She's a business woman. Because how many times or how many women I know who just gave the pussy away?
Testify. Message.
But not right. Hold up. Message. You gonna be doing some shit like that? That's what you
Man, let me find out. Is there anybody in the 100-year-old range who might want to tenderoni?
right.
I know what to do now.
Right now, I know. Even though my vagina has dried out and everything, but
right,
now
and it's short
I
and narrow
know.
and thin
Right,
and all that kind of stuff. But somebody,
it's
if you have a micro penis, I can hook you
hey,
up.
you're gonna love this. You're gonna love it over here. This little shallow, dry thing I'm
Call
sitting
us.
on.
Call us.
Call me. I
Man.
know. It's like, how old would the pimp daddy have to be for us at this point?
I mean, come on. He would. I mean,
75.
he can be anywhere from 20 to 100, as far as I'm concerned. I'm down.
That's a damn good point.
20
That's
to
a
100.
damn
If you're
good
20
point.
and you bought that life with the old woman, I'm here for you.
Come get this shallow pussy. That's what you saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's all
Come
I'm
get
saying.
this shallow, dry,
Thinning.
thinning, delicate, easily teared,
Touche.
dry. Yeah, it's a pushay by this age. It's no longer a pussy. It's a pushay.
Oh, and if you're an old dude, hey, same. Come on.
Listen, take your medications.
I know how to satisfy you.
Yeah.
I'll make it worth your while.
I think I But like, who would choose us if they could choose Caresha?
Right.
Yo.
I mean, we got a lot of competition. We understand.
She all
But-
nice and shit.
But there are things that Caresha may not know that we know.
I don't know. They were
We're gonna make you
talking
laugh.
about-
Can Caresha make you laugh?
I think in a simple, simplistic way, Caresha can make you. Caresha has great tits. Now she got help with her tits, but she got great tits.
Thanks a lot, fucking Caresha.
They were even talking about sex, and so he was like, "You ain't never put me to sleep." I'm paraphrasing.
Are you serious? They went there.
They went there. There's a reason her shit shot to #1 on Apple Music.
I think that's a win-win because there have been rumors swirling around Diddy forever that he
And them
goes both
rumors are
ways.
gonna stay. Okay, that ain't changed shit.
You sure? You sure Caresha didn't help him out?
I'm sure there's a Jacob version of Caresha.
You
Who
think
say this?
about
Hell
the same thing
yeah.
about Diddy?
I do think, and I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
I'm not saying it either, but that he may think that helps him. Maybe that helps him. That's a win-win as far as I'm concerned.
I think you are correct because he doesn't look bad in any light in this and he was doing that thing that I said that I felt that Kevin, God rest bless the dead, that I felt Kevin Samuels was doing on the eve of his passing with that younger woman, which is
Taking
let me
drugs?
show you, young girl, that I got
Lord.
it. So I just think that all older dudes get with young women and they feel like they have to like
Perform?
They feel like they got to perform, be like, yeah, this old dick. Let me tell you
Lord.
something. Yes. So he was sort of talking shit like that during the interview, kind of like, nah, I'm that nigga in the bed.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to watch this now.
You gotta watch it.
It's like you can't look away. I'm
You
thoroughly intrigued. I want to know
You
what kind
can't.
of lover Diddy is.
Well, she asked him what's his favorite. Is it missionary or doggy style? What do you think it is?
If you say doggy style, I'm gonna.
No, it's missionary because he likes to look in her eyes.
You in love? Oh my God.
He said that's the way
he.
he makes love. So she asked, do you like to fuck or do you like to make love? And speaking of what he prefers, he likes to make love. So he likes
just like an old ass man.
Right.
I wanna
So he
make
likes to
love.
look in the eyes. I'm gonna love you, baby.
He a
Yeah,
lie.
so, according to
Alright,
him. But you know what? Physically, he has a better chance of fulfilling the whole experience if he keeps it a little slower. He can't get in there, Jackrabbit.
True.
Rabbiting it any
True.
motherfucking way. He can't. It can't.
Yeah, he can't
go
compete with the
Pound
young man.
City.
Yeah, he can't do that. He
Can't
can't
go
compete with the
Pound
younger guy.
Town.
He better go the whole "I'm gonna make love to you" route, because
Right.
blowing the back out is not
It's
something
not
that old man
happening.
can do.
I don't care how many billions you got. You're not blowing out.
Isn't he a smoker too? Does he smoke?
Yeah, because he was smoking weed on there.
Oh, I thought yeah. So even if you smoke weed, I would think that your lungs are not as strong as they used to be.
They're not.
So
And
you're gonna be
you're
huffing and puffing.
You're gonna be hunching and hollering and
slow and steady. Slow and steady.
Slow and steady. So, but no, I respect her
hustle. Shit. Hey. I'm
game.
not mad at it at all. The only drawback to that is that we couldn't be in on that shit 30 years ago.
Girl, you know what? I'm talking a lot of shit, but I never. Well, one, I didn't understand. Okay, so there's that. There's one, but I never really had the stomach for it. You know how they say you don't know what your price is, but I know what my price isn't. I never ran into anybody that was my price, to where I ever felt like,
I can do this. Right.
I could do, right. Like, so like some people do it just because they gonna do it for the benefit. Like I can't just do it.
But I didn't even know it was an option.
And I wasn't, but I was consciously like, I can't do it just to do it.
We were I would say we were always like that, but again, did not know it was an option,
and did not know.
If I had known that shit, I would change my life. I might have been a little bit more strategic.
Absolutely, a definite regret. When
we were our most beautiful, we were
dressing like men
and hiking
and giving them the Heisman and
roller skates and whatnot.
Did people think we were gay?
They did. I think they did. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these two?
Where y'all from?
Where y'all from?
That's the one they used to give me.
Like,
where y'all from? Like, where the fuck y'all? Almost
we're from
what
Earth.
planet?
What do you mean?
Right. Almost like what planet are you from?
Yes,
not even
yes.
where the fuck are y'all niggas from?
Yeah.
Right.
Did we know that? I don't know that we fully understood that was like a diss to our eccentricity. I think we were just, I guess in retrospect, when I look back on it, I'm like, they were trying to diss us, but
and I guess that's like the best example, same time. Right? That you have to give a person permission to diss you, because I wasn't even on it.
Right.
I'm like,
we didn't know. We were like, hey,
like, oh, you want a location?
Rock on, man.
Like, yeah, where are you from?
Are you from there too?
Wow.
Awesome. We're both from there.
Wow. What do you think of my cutoff denim?
And my roller skates.
Right. Rolling backwards.
Oh, God.
Did you watch any of the Queen's 70th Jubilee celebration?
God, no. What did I miss?
I only saw clips, but Prince Harry and Meghan Markle went back to the UK for the celebration.
Okay, that's as well they should.
Yeah,
that's family.
You could still see some awkwardness, but the funny part was, what's Harry's brother's name? William, right?
William. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Prince William's youngest son, Prince Louis,
I think I saw some of that.
Cutting the fuck.
He needed his little ass whipped.
He was cutting a fool. At one point, he put his hand over his mama's mouth, like, shut the fuck up.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
See, that couldn't have been Megan's
He was
son.
like, no. Louis was cutting the fuck up. And I looked at him and I said, they gonna need to watch him, or he gonna end up marrying a black woman and moving to America too. Okay. I see it in him already. I see it on him. If they don't keep an eye on little Louis, he gonna be in the States. Give him 20 years. He gonna be in the States with a black woman, just like Uncle Harry.
Getting it in. Hey,
Getting it in.
And that would be great. That would be freaking awesome.
But then the other two kids, they're a little older. They look so miserable.
Really? How old?
Yes. They're like, one of them's probably like 7. They're probably like 7, 8, somewhere around there.
How
but
can
they're
you be miserable at 7?
I'm not kidding. I'm going to find you this picture. I promise to God. It is sad.
How do you interpret that?
I mean, there's a lot required of them like already. Okay. There's a lot required of them already. You know, even the celebrations that went on for hours and hours.
They had to sit there.
They had to sit through it. They had to do the protocol. They got to know when to stand. They got to know when to do this. That's a lot for an adult.
Yeah, I was going to say for a 7-year-old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old, hell, 75-year-old.
Right. Like, it's a lot. So the baby, who I think Prince Louis just turned 4, so he's just young enough to where he just isn't capable of giving a fuck.
He don't give a fuck. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
Like, I don't fuck. Oh, y'all motherfuckers.
He's like, I'm gonna make this shit fun. If I gotta sit in this bitch,
right,
I'm
gonna do it. But the other two are just old enough to where they have an awareness of their responsibility and how they're supposed to act. And I'm gonna find this picture.
Maybe I gave them some tranquilizers. So they would sit still like shit.
Look so miserable.
Poor things.
I couldn't do that to my kids. I could not do that.
Why do it to the rest of us? Just have it short, y'all. Just have a short little situation. You think the queen was attentive the whole time?
No, she barely could attend to stuff herself.
So yeah. So why are we doing this?
I don't. Why are we doing any of it?
Guys?
Why do they do any of it? You look at it and it's like, why? Why are they still doing this?
I can see doing it, and I can even see televising it, but let's not draw it out even for the guest of honor. The guest of honor don't even want to be here that long.
She can't even do it. She can't even do it. But just like when what's his name again? Prince William and Kate a few months ago went to Jamaica. And the Jamaicans were kind of like asking the question, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of things, a lot of things, these traditions, and I'm not poo-pooing traditions. I think that traditions have a place.
Yeah.
But when they are like seriously altering and dictating your life, there's maybe,
maybe not.
There may be some traditions that we can say, yeah, no, I don't think it's necessary anymore.
Right. Right. And I'm afraid to me, the royal family is one of those institutions that
obsolete.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chat Smash.
Right. Right. My bad, dog. My bad. Yeah.
Thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, review, subscribe, and share. It helps other listeners find us. And don't forget to follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show and also our highly curated He Can Get It list. As always, you can listen to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Side Chicks on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. And if no one else has told you today, we love you and thank you so much for listening.
You've been listening to a podcast of the Podfix Network. Discover more audible gems like this at podfixnetwork.com. Make sure to catch up-to-the-minute network shenanigans by following @Podfix on Twitter, official_Podfix on Instagram, @Podfix Network on Facebook. And make sure to subscribe to Podfix Presents wherever you choose to find podcasts. The Podfix Network, artist owned and loved.